Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we've got some massive PC gaming news to talk about in this video as GOG is making some major waves in adding some huge games to their service and their library of games that they offer. They're also running their massive 17th anniversary sale, which I'll highlight a little bit. I won't go in depth on all of the deals that are available since there's a ton of stuff, and we'll probably do more videos on that, so be on the lookout for all of that. But first of all, they have added some major games to their service, and now you can get these games forever DRM free. First of all, my game of the year of 2025 so far, Clair, Obscur Expedition 33, is now available on GOG, a phenomenal addition to the GOG library. Obviously, this game is absolutely outstanding. A lot of people have it ranked as their #1 game of the year. However, competition getting kind of fierce right now with Hades 2 coming out, getting incredibly strong reviews, and you've got a plethora of other games still coming out. I thought Trails in the Sky First Chapter was tremendous as well. But yeah, Expedition 33 now available on GOG. It is 10% off for $45, and if you do want a DRM-free copy of the game, yours to own forever, you can get that right now. The game is absolutely outstanding, and it's one of those games that I absolutely recommend you guys to play. The gameplay in the game is phenomenal, the soundtrack is excellent, the characters are great, and the story is incredibly unique in comparison to a lot of other RPGs that come out. You know, this is one of the more fascinating, compelling stories that you're going to come across. So $45 for that is great. Definitely recommend that, and a great addition to the GOG library. And then this is one that I've been hoping was going to get added for a while, and now it's available. You know, Tomb Raider 2013 was going on sale, being given out, I believe, with Prime Gaming for a while on GOG, but Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider were not available on GOG. Well, that has just changed, as Rise of the Tomb Raider available right now, and it's available 90% off for just $2.99. Outstanding deal for Rise of the Tomb Raider, $2.99 for that, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider is $7.92. That's a fantastic deal as well, but you can get the Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy, $11.60 on that, and that'll get you all 3 games. But I know a lot of you guys already have Tomb Raider 2013 from it being available as a Prime Gaming title, so if you already have that, man, ROTR getting that for $2.99, and then SOTR Shadow of the Tomb Raider $7.92 on that is outstanding as well. So great pickup. And remember, this is all celebrating the 17th anniversary of GOG. Kind of wild to think about GOG being around for that long. But on top of all of that, this year we celebrate our 17th birthday and prepared some gifts for you. New releases, special discounts, and surprises waiting for you every day. And of course, we didn't forget to host a sale. Let's make games live forever together. GOG's been gaining a lot of traction over the course of the last year with everything going on with games like Ubisoft's The Crew and games shutting down, Stop Killing Games obviously gaining a lot of traction, and you know, the censorship that was going on and games getting pulled from Steam and whatnot. And the service has been doing a great work, and I think the biggest thing about GOG is I think they know their lane, and more than anything, they're trying to establish an identity for themselves. Never have I felt that GOG has been in the standpoint of, we gotta take Steam down. No, they're offering an alternative, and the issue with getting into a marketplace where there is competitors in there, and Steam is obviously going to be the market leader, is establishing an identity for yourself is very difficult to do. Like, the idea of establishing the identity is, oh, we offer free games every week. That's not a viable long-term identity. The identity of, oh, we're the platform that's going to try to make games live for the long term, that's at least an identity that will set you apart, and it's sustainable. You know what's not sustainable? Giving out AAA games every week and signing major AAA gaming deals for timed exclusivity, because that's just not going to be sustainable in the long run, and I just don't feel like Epic Game Store has that identity that's going to make them viable for the long term. Sure, you got Alan Wake 2 in a vacuum. That's a good game to have on your service as an exclusive, but ultimately for the long term, what does that mean? Are you going to continue getting Alan Wake 2 level games? Are you going to sign all of these deals? I just don't think that's a viable long-term solution to offer an alternative, and I think with GOG, they have a viable long-term idea establishing an identity for themselves. And I think that's a lot easier said than done. Like, for me to say, oh, just establish an identity for yourself, differentiate. Yes, that's very easy for me to say, you know, on this YouTube channel, but very hard to actually execute. But that's why they've got millions and millions of dollars, and I'm a schmuck on YouTube giving my takes, you know? I know my lane, you guys, I know my lane, but I do have to give GOG a lot of credit, and, yeah, they've got a lot of updates and surprises coming out for the rest of the sale. The first one was Expedition 33, the second one was Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy. I'm just saying, that's setting a pretty high bar. Like, what else is gonna be coming? You know, I would love to see Trails in the Sky first chapter drop on GOG as well, because unfortunately, while they have all of these other Trails games, they have the NIS published Trails games available on GOG. They don't have the Gung Ho published Trails in the Sky first chapter, which is a bummer. But if you're setting the bar with Expedition 33 and Tomb Raider the Definitive Survivor Trilogy, like that's a damn good pair of games to start off the pair with as far as what you're getting. And I don't know if all of these are going to be new games that are coming to GOG, but could be new games. Who knows if they're going to give out a free game. I could see that being something. But GOG establishing relationships with more and more publishers is a great thing. Unfortunately, the reality comes into play that there are going to be certain publishers that it's going to be difficult to work with them because they're not going to offer their games with the DRMs that they do have running. But it would be great if GOG could figure out some way to work with like a Square Enix. Could you imagine like the Square Enix JRPGs available on GOG? That would be a huge, huge coup for them. And that is I feel like the issue with GOG, like it's got a lot of great games available right now. They've got great deals running right now. They've got an identity for themselves, but you guys are missing a lot of the major games that are coming out. And those amount of games, that it's definitely getting smaller and smaller. They're getting more and more of their major games coming out, but for the most part, I feel like they're doing a good job of expanding their offerings of games, running good sales, running good deals, and more than anything, establishing an identity for themselves. Because I think with GOG right now, a lot of people will use it as a complementary to Steam. Like, they still have a lot of games on Steam, but they'll go to GOG for their games as well. And when I hear in the comment section, people mention that, hey, now that this game is available on GOG, even though I have it on Steam, I'm gonna buy it again on GOG. That is a indication to me that the platform is being appreciated. Maybe it doesn't have the quantity and the number of people using it, but the people that are using it are so invested into it, and that is one of the key aspects of an alternative. When you do have an alternative, you really want your core audience to really rally around your platform or whatever it is and support it, and then, you know, that fandom feeling so strongly about it will ultimately promote it to more and more people, and that'll continue to help it grow and grow. But I digress. Big additions to GOG, a big sale running right now as well. Take a look at everything for yourself. There's a lot of great deals, you know, The Witchers, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Devil May Cry, Tomb Raider, all of that heavily discounted right now, so some great stuff to check out. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.